here are Kelly Ripa and Ryan Seacrest.
So much to do. Here? Watch the cable. Watch the cable. Good morning. Hi guys, good morning. Thank you guys. All right.
Comedians are here.
Thank you very much. That's nice.
Hi.
Thank you.
Happy October, everybody.
Yeah, we got it.
October 1st, 2018. It's Monday. It's Monday already. That was a fast weekend.
It was fast but beautiful.
It was
gorgeous
gorgeous.
here in New York City.
Oh my gosh. Were you all here for the weekend or did you just get here?
There's some clouds now, but not many over the weekend.
I'm going to tell you something. I'll tell you a secret. This weekend, I got a sunburn.
I was going to say, you got some color.
Yeah. Now, normally that's not a big deal, but remember last year I got Fraxel, right? So Fraxel is like where they take a laser and they burn like the top 18 layers off of your face. It's like for collagen.
So you burn faster now.
So now, well, I had sunblock on, but I didn't wear a hat. And my sunburn isn't like a regular sunburn. Now it looks like purple, and you can actually see where the line from like the building was blocking part. Like, I'm burned in weird, like a prism. It looks like the Matrix on my face from me stumbling in and out of
There's
light.
geometry all over your
I'm
face.
turning into a vampire. I realize that pretty soon I'm just going to be like, let me get into my coffin. Gelman, we're going to have to do the show from inside my coffin. I can't
for
be
Halloween,
out.
for
Yeah,
Halloween.
can't be out during the day.
Well, it was one of those great weekends to walk around the city. And
But you did not walk around the city.
well, I did and I didn't.
You went to I saw it on Instagram, so therefore it's true, but he was in a sports bar.
That's right.
He was in a sports bar. No, don't.
Let's say it
calm
again.
down.
Say it again. I was in a sports bar.
You don't have to do that. You don't have anything to prove.
No, I needed to go in there.
No, you didn't need to do it.
Listen, it was the most beautiful Saturday afternoon in New York City, and so we went out to Brooklyn to a bar with no windows, and sat in the absolute back where they're playing the University of Georgia game. Congratulations to the Dogs. So here's the thing. Go Dogs, sick 'em.
Wait, what's happening? What does that even mean? Why does everybody know what that means?
They're the University of Georgia Bulldogs.
Okay.
And so when you go to the game, that's the chant.
Oh, you bark.
You bark.
Oh, I got it.
Sick 'em. You got to come to the bar with us. You got to come to the bar.
No, I don't want to go to a sports
Well,
bar.
so my
What
dad.
would I watch?
My dad with the games. My dad was in town for his birthday. His birthday was in July, but everybody lives somewhere else, and so we just got our act together to celebrate this weekend, and we go watch the game. And
See, when your parents get to be my parents' age, you celebrate it like usually like a week before. You better
get it
celebrate
done.
that birthday. It's coming up.
we went in there, and I don't drink a lot of, sports bars. I don't go to the sports bars that often, and so she's like...
Just by the phrase, the sports bar.
the sports bar. And
I don't have the beer at the sports bars very often.
But she says, do you want it on a draft or do you want it in the bottle? And I was like, yeah, my dad and Jimmy, my brother-in-law, they're having it on the draft. And I said, I'll take
the draft.
On the draft. There we are.
Look at him. That's how you know he doesn't go to sports bars. He's pointing to the TV. I'm at a sports bar.
Look, they got a game on. Anyway, so she brings the draft in. It was a little warm, and I said, I like it in the bottle. So she brings back the beer in the bottle, and we watched the game, and the Dogs won. And then, I got to tell you about this. We went to some of in my mind, pizza is like the greatest thing in the world. I love pizza. We went to one of the greatest pizza places I've ever been to in
Where?
Brooklyn.
What's it called?
It's called Lucali.
Oh, yes, I know it well, yes.
I was watching this show called Ugly Delicious on Netflix, and they did a pizza episode, and I saw this guy making the pizzas, and so we waited 6 months to go, and there it is. That's the pizza at Lucali in Brooklyn for Dad's birthday right
Okay,
there.
remember my daughter's Sweet 16 that I wasn't allowed to
Mark?
attend?
Yeah.
We sat in the restaurant across the street from the birthday party, and that's where we ate dinner.
You ate-
We
look-
ate there watching the kids. I was like, they look like they're having fun. They better not be acting up.
So you had the pizza.
We had the pizza. It's amazing.
God,
It's
is it good.
incredible.
There's 150 people lined up around the corner.
Oh,
to
and
get in.
guess what? And they, as they should. It's worth it. You know how you go? People always say, "Is it worth it?" And you don't really know what that means. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Is it worth the calories? Is it worth the carbohydrates?
This
is
is
it worth
yes,
the fat?
every
It's
box.
A yes. It checks off all the boxes. It's a yes, and somehow it feels healthy. That's when you know it's really a good trick.
Well, we had 3 pizzas, 2 calzones, and 6 meatballs.
Oh, that sounds like
Right?
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
thank you.
It absorbed-
Well, that's digestion by osmosis.
It absorbed your light beer that you drank at the sports bar.
It was full weight. It was a red stripe.
Oh, a red stripe. I like a red
Jamaican
stripe.
beer.
Yes.
But something I want to tell you, I don't know if this has ever happened. Maybe this has happened with your purse or something in your purse, but it was so nice. And, after living here for a while, I've learned that you pack a backpack for the day because you never know where you're going to end up when you're by foot.
Yes.
So I started early and I went to the gym, and afterwards I was going to go look for a place for Shane and I to have lunch, and I decided I need a shake, so I stopped at the juice place. And I'm ordering my juice, and I pull out my credit card from the backpack, and I give her the credit card to buy the juice. And the woman couldn't have been nicer. She was like really engaging, like very, very enthusiastic about working there, which made me feel good. People were just happy because it was sunny.
It was nice, yeah.
And she's like looking over my shoulder, not making eye contact, and I can't figure out why. And then she says, "I think you've dropped something." I don't think so. I turn around. Well, I have. My purple underwear from my backpack for the day fell out when I got my credit card. And there it is on the floor, and other customers are in line, and I decide to say, yes, those are mine, because they were. And I picked them up and put them in my backpack and wait for my juice on the other side of the restaurant.
My quiet hand is raised.
Yes, Kelly Ripa?
These were the clean underpants or the post-gym underpants that you changed out of into the clean underpants?
Post-gym underpants were still on. These were in the event. There was an event.
I understand.
later.
I understand.
For later in the day. You don't know where the sun is going to take you.
I have a follow-up.
Follow-up question, yes, in the front row. Kelly Ripa.
Why are they purple?
No, should I tell her the real story?
Of course, you should tell me. Yeah, sure.
So, you want to know the real story?
Yes. I absolutely want to know the real story. You
So-
can tell me the fake story, but I'll figure it out.
So, maybe a week ago, we were playing basketball, and I split my pants.
Okay.
Right? The seat of my pants.
Oh, here,
Right here,
on the
yeah.
show. Yeah, I
Right.
remember. I was here.
Right. So
It's all coming back to me now.
So you were here, we were playing basketball, and I split the seat of my pants. I didn't know it, and Gelman looked very upset. And so I thought, oh God, what happened? Did the camera catch it in a bad way or something? He said, no. I said, well, why do you look angry? He said, because you're wearing black underwear. I said, yeah. He goes, you need to wear colorful underwear in case your pants rip on the show.
Well, you couldn't even tell. And so now, Ron's only wearing colorful underwear.
Spoken like a man that's not wearing any underpants at all. Okay? So that's numero uno right there.
So now if
and
it-
we all know it, Gelman.
So if it's the color of a Care Bear, I have it.
You don't have to listen to him.
Well, I'm trying to make it all work. You know.
But you don't have to. You don't have to go to the sports bar and have the beer. You have nothing to prove. We believe in you.
I had a good weekend.
Did you hear this? This is, let's see. there's a couple of things here that I'm upset about. The iconic windows at Lord & Taylor will no longer be visible for the holidays. They are closing down, and I'm so sad about that. Lord & Taylor, I remember like when I first got to New York City, thinking if I could just buy one thing at Lord & Taylor, that means like my ship has come in. I'm always waiting for my ship to come in. It still has not come in, but that was like to me the thing.
That was it, yeah.
If I could just get one thing there, then that means that I've like made something of myself. And they always had the prettiest holiday windows, you know? I'm so sad.
And why are they not doing the windows?
Well, because they're closing. They're closing.
The whole brand
Yeah,
is
they're
closing?
closing. Yeah.
They're going to have a couple
Just
of
this
windows
place.
this year.
Yeah, this year is like 2 windows, but not like the whole thing. And yes, the good news, the goodbye sale is starting, which should last at least 5 to 8 years.
Isn't that funny how you look at things like that and that was your measurement for success? Like if I
Yeah.
could get something from
If
there.
I can get something from there, then that means that I've made something
Yeah.
of myself. And I will say there is a purse store around the corner from where I live, and that's been going out of, they've been
Going out of
business sale, and they're closing their doors, and everything is 80% off. And that's been happening since I moved to the Upper East Side. I just want to point it out that
Like a
I'm
decade?
like, and I keep going, Mark's like, is today the day? I'm like, no, I'm going to wait until they drop it to 98% off. Because I don't believe they're going out of business.
So that's their
I think that's their
shtick?
thing. That's their window dressing.
So they
Yeah.
mark it up
That's a New York.
and up to market.
Yeah.
That's a New York shtick?
Yeah, there's a lot of places that
By the way,
have.
downtown where I live, they have things addressed in the windows, but there are human beings in the windows. Like instead of the mannequins, you walk up, you're looking
Yeah,
at the
there's
shirt, and
humans.
all of a sudden they move.
Yeah.
And then you feel awkward because you're staring at them.
Do they still have the big Abercrombie and Fitch down there with the I call them the semi-nude models. They're like, I'm assuming they're models. They're very handsome men. They're not wearing any clothes. They're wearing like very short swim trunks, and they're carrying a flotation device. They're in the middle of Broadway and like Soho, Broadway, south of Houston, right there on the corner. Flotation device.
And the irony is they're trying to sell clothes,
Yeah,
but they're not wearing
any.
No, I haven't seen that.
Well, you should go.
I heard
it's
about
worth
that.
a trip over. It's worth a trip over. I don't know if it's still there.
I don't
but
think so. I don't.
That's what we used to, do for entertainment downtown.
I love it that they're trying to save lives.
They're saving lives. Yeah, they've got their flotation device. They've got their strip of sunscreen. No clothes. I'm like, your sunscreen is only on your nose. What about the rest of you?
It doesn't make me want to buy jeans. But speaking of just water, there's a big storm, Hurricane Rosa.
Yeah.
It's weakened to a tropical storm, which is good, the weakening, but flooding and landslides. This is expected in the U.S. and Mexico, the headline says. But this is in a region where rarely do you see the weather map to look like this,
Yes,
right?
and they
I mean,
get-
these are desert areas.
Arizona gets those crazy,
Isn't that wild?
crazy, dangerous flash floods because it's so dry. When it rains, it dumps rain
And it doesn't
creates
absorb, right?
Yeah, it just rolls. It's really crazy.
But it is so unique to see the cells of precipitation over this part of Earth because it's so dry
Right.
and desert-like.
And the people in Arizona. There's a girl who's planning her wedding, right? And she's staring at that and says, we're under a 300-year drought advisory.
Now, see, I think that's the universe saying,
Don't do it?
don't do it.
No, come on.
I do.
Come on.
Good luck.
They say that's good luck? That seems like a lot of
Raining
bad
on
luck.
your wedding day, yeah.
Yeah.
Raining on your wedding day is good luck?
They say it's really good
They
luck.
say that to make you feel better.
Yeah, who are these people?
Yeah.
These people have married for a long time.
Those are the farmers from the Farmer's Almanac. Farmers from the Farmer's Almanac have a funny twist on everything. Because every year it's going to be the coldest winter ever on record in the Northeast. I've been reading that for...
Wait, we were talking about this weekend. What is our winter supposed to be, really, truly? Is it going to be...
It's going to be fine. You're going to make it. You're going to make it. It's going to be the coldest winter on record,
what they
right?
say every
Isn't
year.
it?
I forget what they said.
All right, well,
Can we look up what the farmers are telling us? What is it?
are you a farmer?
Oh, you
work
do?
for the Weather Channel?
You work at
Who
the
needs
Weather
a farmer?
Channel?
Oh.
You work with Sam Champion? Oh my gosh. Hi. Isn't he handsome?
He's very handsome.
And he's so lovely.
He is.
A
He's
kind kind man.
He's
Yeah.
hosted this show many times.
Many,
right?
many times,
Yeah.
yeah. Yes. Gosh, I have 1,000 questions for you. Why do the farmers get involved with the weather?
They didn't have much else. Well, I shouldn't say that.
Yeah.
It's just they would notice cycles with precipitation, temperatures, and whatnot. But right now they're saying it's going to be above average and about average for precipitation for now. But then there's
Tell
all
that to the
kinds
brides of Arizona.
That's what I do. I'm a producer at the Weather Channel, so I do the hurricanes and we did Florence a couple weeks
You're
ago.
busy. There's a lot of
Yeah.
active weather. Well, great to have you. Thanks for the 5 day.
Thank you for being here. See that, Gelman? That was producing. I said, "What's the weather like?" And right away, immediately,
Wow.
you were like pointing at the word Cuba Gooding Jr., which is a great word, and we can all agree, but it's not the weather.
Yeah.
What's the weather? It's Cuba Gooding Jr.
It's Cuba Gooding. Who will be here? Before we go, you know, you mentioned at the start of October, it's National Bullying Prevention Month, and Kelly and I are proud to be part of the Choose Kindness campaign. You'll be seeing things about that all over the place, but you can use the hashtag Choose Kindness to try and combat bullying. So a lot of talk about that this month, for sure.
That's right.
I've been part of that campaign. Today, as you heard, Cuba Gooding Jr. Nothing but sunshine.
And from the series Supernatural, Jensen Ackles is here.
Plus, we have a performance by Dylan Scott coming up in just a little bit, but right now it's time for fantastic travel trivia. Here we go. That is Janelle Chavez from Port Isabel, Texas.
Hi.
Nice to see you.
I love everything about it. The skirt, the top. You look like $1 trillion.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
And do you like your curly hair or do you hate it?
I love it. I love
Okay,
it a
good.
lot.
Good.
Yeah,
Atta girl.
I'm grateful.
Atta girl. Lisa Hoban from Ladysmith, British Columbia is on the phone now, watches us on CTV. Lisa, good morning.
Good morning, Kelly. Good morning, Ryan.
Lisa, we are looking at a photograph and it looks like you're at a rattlesnake crossing. Where is that so I know to never go there?
That was in a park in Alberta on the South Saskatchewan River.
All right. So, knowing that, we have two statements from Lisa. One, Kelly, is fact. The other is fiction. We determine which is fact, which is fiction. If you stump us, you will receive a Live with Kelly and Ryan mug, okay?
Okay.
So excited.
So here we go. The first one. I hate cheese but love milk. Or, I was once bitten by a snake.
See, that photograph is to throw us off.
I think so
bet.
too. I think it's trickery.
But who hates milk but loves cheese or hates cheese but loves
Yeah.
milk?
No pizza, no lasagna.
Well, wait a minute. That's
Nothing.
cheese.
Right. She hates cheese, but she loves milk.
Oh, I was thinking you love cheese.
Do you
but
love
hate
all
milk.
milk?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I've never had goat's milk.
Oh.
What,
Well,
what-
you don't know what you're missing.
What kind of milks have you had?
Skim milk, whole milk, almond milk.
Well, you can't call
Cow's milk?
you know you're not allowed to call almond
No,
milk
it's
anymore
almond
because
juice.
anything without nipples you're not
Cannot
allowed
be.
to. That's true.
Doesn't qualify.
It's true.
All right. Well, I think it's I hate cheese but love milk.
true.
Because I think you're right about that picture trying to throw us off. I think that was a good call.
But what if
You
it's-
guys are right.
Oh, okay, great.
See, she's getting clever with the photo, to take us down the path and
Yeah,
crossing.
it was like I'm going to show them a picture of a snake, and I'm going to give them anti-snake intel, and they're going to get confused by it. But we're not
No.
that easily confused.
No cloud of smoke here.
Right.
All right, let's spin the
We
wheel.
actually are that easily. Here's a great prize, the Galley Bay Resort and Spa in Antigua.
Yes. Look at that.
7 days and 6 nights in a deluxe beachfront room. It's all inclusive. This trip is provided in part by Priceline. It's a prize valued at $9,300. You have 20 seconds and only one guess. Good luck.
On Friday's show, we talked with Randall Park. What college did Randall say he attended?
UCLA.
UCLA.
Congratulations. You and a guest will enjoy 7 days and 6 nights at the Galley Bay Resort and Spa in Antigua. An intimate hideaway for discerning travelers. The Galley Bay Resort and Spa is an all-inclusive beachfront resort situated on 56 acres of private paradise. Enjoy a 3/4-mile long stretch of beach on the sunset side of Antigua. A new fitness center, coffee shop, and rum bar, and much more. Your price is valued at approximately $9,300.
Look at that beautiful beach.
Lisa, congratulations.
so beautiful.
Good for
Oh,
you.
thank you.
Good job.
It looks like a great trip. Now you get to help make the day of a lucky member of our studio audience who will receive $500 in movie tickets from Fandango. So please pick a number between 1 and 235.
Number 29.
Lisa, thank you so much for watching us. You have a great day.
Thank you.
We'll be right back with Cuba Gooding Jr.
Still ahead on Live, a performance by Dylan Scott from Supernatural Jensen Ackles. And coming up next, Cuba Gooding Jr.